Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. They are merely from two guys needing to pass the boredom of their average day lives. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing. Hello everybody, I'm Wildman Wes.
And I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benning.
And welcome to the Wild Wolf Show's Shocktoberfest, day number 6. We're going to be doing something a little different today, something we haven't done yet. We had done an animated film at one point.
But we haven't done any anime yet.
No. I mean, and we figured what better way than to do it during Shocktoberfest.
Horror anime is one of my favorite versions of anime, just because they can get so grotesque with it. And you know, all the details and stuff, I love it.
And not just that, they can do a lot of psychological damage to your brain once in a while. I mean, Akira, for one of them,
Akira really messes you up.
Yeah, but that's not going to be the one we're doing this year. Sorry, folks. We actually pulled that a little later on down the years, but when we do it, it's going to be fun. Today, we're actually going to be reviewing Biohunter. This one I had seen probably when I was in high school, early college, and I mean, it's pretty good for the most part. I mean, there are some things that kind of, you know, tweak it a bit.
Could have tweaked it a little bit, but for the most part, this was the first time I watched it this year. You know, never seen it before, got introduced to it. I like the concept of it. Instead of, you know, creatures being supernatural or magic, it's a virus. They call it the demon virus. And basically, if you get infected with it, you know, you turn into any variety of supernatural being. So it's kind of cool. It's a different take on it. It's kind of a way to explain it with science, so I liked it.
Yeah. The story is based upon these biomolecular scientists, basically. There's Kamada, and let's see, I've got to double check my notes because I just want to make sure I'm saying it right, you know. Yeah. Kojigara. There we go. Kojigara is this, biologist professor, a little bit of a pervert. You know, he's
Japanese anime, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, it's just more he hits on the students a lot.
He hits on everybody, let's be fair.
Yeah. Kamada, I would say, is...
He's the exact opposite.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you'd almost think that he's kind of the emo version of, like, an American emo person.
Yeah, well, you find out later on in the film, too, that he actually has the demon virus in him, but he can actually control it. So when they go out to try to help save other people, once in a while, he has to transform into his demon form and pretty much saves the day.
And we also forgot to mention that they also are hired by the Japanese government as pretty much bounty hunters or biohunters.
He said it! He said it! So basically, this is their job, is to go out there and find the other ones, which they can cure. If not, they have to kill them, you know, because they can't risk it spreading to other people. So it's kind of cool. So they're kind of, you know, they're monster hunters pretty much, let's be fair. Of course, one of them is a monster, so... Like we said earlier, though, he can kind of control it. Once he transforms, when he turns back to his human form, he has to eat a lot of protein to kind of sustain the demon.
Oh, kind of like Goku.
Yeah, pretty much. So, hey.
And throughout the movie, there's this crime syndicate that's basically going around killing people. The main head of the syndicate is one of, laced with the demon strain.
And he just doesn't know it.
And one of the victims he's trying to go after is the daughter of a man who's considered kind of a psychic, or, you know...
He is. I mean, he's got those abilities, so, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, though, is that like a offshoot of the demon seed, then? You know, they don't really touch on it, but it makes you wonder.
No, they really don't, no.
So it makes you wonder, maybe it is kind of... Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, there were a couple things that kind of confused me. There's a couple plot holes in the film.
There's always plot holes, but for the most part, this movie was good. That's pretty much the whole story. Like we said, go watch it, check it out. It's really good. I really like just how they kind of made, like I said earlier, you know, instead of it being magic, it's science-based. You know, so that was kind of cool. It was a different take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree on the whole concept where they do the struggle of man versus beast in evolution. However, the one thing that kind of threw me off a little bit was when they started going on the concept of evolution versus metaphysics, about how the way the world works or your concept of the world. If anybody's ever heard of the documentary The Secret, you know, with metaphysics, of you go around, like people that, feel that the world is in their hands and more positive things go towards them because they think that way. I mean, it's an interesting concept. However,
does it really work?
Yeah, does it really work? We're not sure. I mean,
now we're touching on stuff that's way above our pay grade.
Yeah.
So we're just going to leave it at...
It threw me off.
It throws you off. I get what you're saying.
I thought I was just seeing some bad fighting a bunch of demons spawn,
No, they're trying to make you think, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
And they shouldn't make you think when you're sitting down to drink. It just doesn't work.
But it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. It's kind of somewhere in between.
Yeah, but, Comet, when he has urges towards the psychic's daughter, I kind of went... He started becoming the demon in a way, and I'm thinking, is it that he's going to rip her head off, or is he just going to, lay her down and,
Well, guys.
But, I was thinking most of the time when he would turn into the demon, it was because he was angry.
So, yeah. It's kind of...
You wonder if some of these, the demon also can come out through arousal. No pun intended, but it just came out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
It does. You don't really know what really sets them off. There's one in the beginning of the movie where this female turns into a demon or whatever she is, where she keeps saying hungry. So is that what set her off? Because she was hungry? You know what I mean?
Could have been.
You don't know. They really don't explain how, when they get the demon seed.
That was the main plot hole.
So that was kind of a plot hole, is they don't explain
question.
how. Because they kind of said, too, in the movie that some people might have it dormant in their system. So... they might not turn, so that was kind of another big plot of how does it come out, and it is, I guess that's more aligned to biology they're talking about, because people do have recessive genes that can be passed down, like a redhead's not going to have a redhead child necessarily,
True.
What I mean? So it's kind of cool they looked at it from a biological standpoint, because that is actually how biology works.
I can agree with that.
But at the same time, though, how does one emotion for one person bring out the demon where it doesn't bring it out in another person? You know what I mean? So
your guess is as good as mine.
They didn't really explain that, so that's one of those plot holes we were telling you about that kind of irked us. Because after you watch it a couple of times, you're like, okay, all right, I've watched this 5 times, I've looked at it from every other angle, it just doesn't make sense, and maybe it's not supposed to. I don't know.
I don't know either. One thing near the end of the film, there's kind of a partial narration from Kojigara, where he's talking, he just has a voiceover with the final battle, and I was wondering, this movie pretty much is taking place in present day, but at this point you're wondering, wait, did this already happen? And he's explaining it. It's,
You don't know. The way they leave it is kind of,
plot hole again.
Another plot hole. Overall, though, guys, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Animation looks good. The voice acting was pretty good. I think everybody who actually voiced the character, they were matched up very nicely with it. I felt like that was them.
And also that, the concept with the biohunters facing the crime syndicate. There's a lot of film noir in there.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. So it was like a mystery / horror / action.
Yeah, so not only were demons fighting each other, you had some guys with guns, and, hey, who doesn't like a bunch of guys with guns shooting up the place,
Liberals.
Hey, dude.
Alright, anyway, guys, if we're going to grade this movie, I'm going to be fair. Like I said, I like the action. I like the concept of everything. I can kind of get over the plot holes, but for the most part, it was a good anime. Check it out, definitely. I'm going to give it a solid B.
Fair enough. Actually, I was pretty much thinking the same thing because, I've watched this movie over and over and over again, and letting you all know, it's definitely rewatchable.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with Benny on this, and I'm going to give this one a solid B as well.
Like you said, guys, check it out for yourselves. This is just our taste in the movie.
Yeah.
We're kind of sick individuals, so that's why we kind of get off on this kind of stuff. So
you don't know me very well.
So anyway, guys, like we said, you know where we stand. As always, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to comment something, hit us down below. And of course, hit the red button.
Of course, because the more that you click on that subscribe button, the more content we can give you. And we want to give you more, because we love you. Always have.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm the Wild Man Wes.
And this is the Wild Wolf Show, Shocktoberfest, Day 6.
And we hope to see you tomorrow for day number 7. Take care. Benny, we got a vampire movie to review,
it's
and
about time.
Benny?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
What the hell is that?
That's the steak from the vampire. Remember you told me to take care of him?
Yeah, I told you to take care of the vampire. I didn't tell you to take the steak out. I mean...
Well, I was going to clean it and then put it back.
Where the hell is the vampire, Benny? Shh.